So when I was growing up, I remember this guy right here was my hero. I remember we used to tune in and sit down and watch the Bundys every night that it came on, and we were just thoroughly entertained by them. We thought it was hilarious. We used to laugh all the time about, Al Bundy and his family's misfortune, and all the trips and experiences they had, and I just remember my siblings and we used to laugh and be like, "Ha ha, he has a shitty job. He has badass kids, and he has a wife that uses him, and he has annoying neighbors, and everything that could go wrong was going wrong in his life, and it was just so funny." And I just remember throughout the years, we always used to just watch the show and just laugh and just enjoy it, until one day, as I got older, I just realized, his life wasn't that funny. And it's crazy when you wake up and you realize that you're Al Bundy. When you have badass kids, annoying neighbors, and you work a shitty job that you have to go into and just work every day. And so it was funny rewatching Married with Children as an adult, because the character of Al Bundy became more relatable. It's almost like this show just got better with age. So I seen that they have this this best insults, Al Bundy's best insults, which was probably one of the best parts about Married with Children, was the fact that this guy, he did not care. He just insulted everybody. And so I wanted to go ahead and check that out. Yeah, so let's just go ahead and jump into it. Oh, man. I mean, Al Bundy is a legend. All right, let's go.
Marriage go together like a horse and carriage.
Excuse me, but am I invisible?
Possibly from Pluto. Call the police.
What for? The call costs more than the car.
Yes, and it costs more than the condom I should have used the night you were conceived.
I want a balloon.
You've already got one.
Honey, why don't you just stay home and bowl me over?
Yo. And that was one thing that even when I was a kid, I never understood. Like, Peg was always ready to go, and Al, he never wanted to do anything with her. Like, Peg was a fox. She was hot. And he was like, "Yo, I'm good. Give me some biggins, and I'm going to go into the bathroom."
Peg, I prefer a place where my balls are returned promptly. Well, mercy, congratulations. I didn't know you were expected.
Well, that jumping must have expanded my foot.
And I see you must have fallen on your butt a time or two.
How dare you say that to my face?
Well, I'd say it behind your back, but my car's only got half a tank of gas.
That's very touching, honey. Now rub my feet.
Peg, I wouldn't rub your feet if a genie popped out of them.
Oh, Peggy, you'll never guess what Jefferson did.
Misunderstood your cries of pluck meat to the butcher?
As a little girl, I wanted to be...
And I always liked that, too. I always liked how there was that running gag that Marcy was a chicken.
a ballerina.
Ballerina? You sure are my nutcracker.
Well, I have just about had enough of you.
Well, you wouldn't say that if I came with fries and a medium drink.
And that was another thing, too. There would never be a show like this in this day and age. Never. Nobody on TV would ever say something like that.
You know medium, the size between small and you.
Why must you always be so negative?
Why did you cross the road? I'm a natural-born salesman.
Excuse me.
Hey, do I come to the hag shop bother you when you're working?
Good, now you can put that metal plate back in your head. Although, that That's a lot like putting a lid on an empty jar.
Or a bra on you.
I like how Marcy,
Question
she
2.
got hers in, too.
Who would you rather spend the night with? A, your wife, or B?
B.
Up our way! 2, 4, 6, 8, go make fun! Up our way!
1, 2, 3, 4. You're gonna fall through the floor.
This year, I am finally going to win the neighborhood decorating contest.
What, are you gonna stand out front and be the little drummer boy?
You think you're going? Aren't you open?
Sorry, ma'am, but unlike your mouth, we occasionally close.
See, just a second here. Now, why don't you just buck out of here?
A shade of blue.
I'll tell you what I'll do then. We'll stand you in front of a mirror. I'll begin strangling you. When you reach the shade of blue that is satisfactory to you, you yell moo and I'll stop.
That's it. I'm taking my business elsewhere.
May I suggest Jenny Craig?
Hi, honey.
My bad. So that was another thing, too. I always thought it was funny how, and this is wrong. This is really wrong. But I always thought it was funny how he would always compare big women to cows. He was just, Bundy was too much, y'all.
Did you miss me?
With every bullet so far.
Wow, nice wheels. But you have to realize, stealing cars is a felony.
So let's pretend to be that kid on Home Improvement.
With this attitude, you're gonna be working here for the rest of your life.
Well, take a gander into the seat next to you if you want to see what your future looks like.
Chocolate's not just for breakfast anymore.
Let's go someplace where they treat us with respect.
Try the moon, you'll weigh less now.
You know, Marcy, how can you be so unfeeling?
Didn't you ever get up in the morning and suddenly realize that something very, very important was gone? Well, sure you do. You must every morning when you open up your pajama top.
Well, let me explain. See, it's just like an elevator.
And you know what? That was something else. Like, as much as Al would insult Marcy, Jefferson, he never came to her defense. Like, he never said anything to defend her.
There's a 2-ton weight limit on this shit. What say I nail the soles directly to your feet? It'll give you more traction when you're pulling the ice wagon.
You'll be hearing from my attorney.
Is that the law offices of Hagen and Dock?
You know, Jefferson, good for you. You decided to take the Miller boy camping. Huh?
Hey, Bundy! I had steak tonight. What are you having?
If I was the mailman, I'd be having your wife.
I smell foul.
You certainly do.
You're in my son. I'm trying to get an all-over tan.
Well, you're asking a lot of the sun.
Excuse me, do you have any pumps in my size?
Yes, I do, but the Society for the Prevention of Cruelty to Shoes would not allow me to sell them to you.
Well, I hope you get coal in your stocking on Christmas morning.
And I hope you get slim fast in yours. Now, we're about to have our Christmas party here, so would you mind eggnogging on out?
Hell
To
no.
help you out, I made a top 10 list of things to make you more attractive for your sex symbol husband.
Uh-oh.
Number 10, wear traditional Islamic garb covering all but the eyes. Number 9, feather removing electrolysis. Number 8, ski mask. Number 7, sew up holes in ski mask. Number 6, hire attractive woman to stand in front of you at all times. Number 5, beak job. Number 4, put paper bag over ski mask. Number 3, shave head, tattoo Cindy Crawford's face on back of head. Learn to walk backwards.
Hell no. And that was the other thing too. Like, he was just relentless against Marcy, and he just constantly just went in on her. And to me, she wasn't even that unattractive. Like, she wasn't that ugly. Marcy was okay, but Al just made it seem like she was like the ugliest woman on earth. Let's go.
Number 2, poke out eyes of every man on earth. Number 1, get president to make every day Halloween.
Hell no.
Ah, Peg. Would it really make you feel better if I told you I needed you?
Yes, it would.
Yo, that was so good. That was hilarious. That took me back for a second. Oh man. Like, I really just enjoyed this show, and I really enjoyed how blunt and straightforward Al was. You know, there like, since this show, there has never been a show like it. Like, just the political correctness that was absent in this show is just mind-blowing. Because especially since, like, we live in this day and age now where a lot of people are so sensitive, people can't take shows like this, you know. And that's what makes this show just so great. Like, back in the day, they were pushing the envelope, and even now, it's like, man, I don't even know if they show reruns of this on TV anymore, you know, or if they do, they probably edit certain parts out. But I know it's on one of those streaming platforms or something. I might have to jump in and check it out. But guys, let me know what you thought about this show, what you thought about Al Bundy, and let me know what you thought about this reaction as well. If you'd like me to do another one, we'll go ahead and do another one. I could watch these things all day, because this guy, he is just fucking hilarious. Anyway, like, share, and subscribe. I'll see you guys next time. Peace.